This case file is part of a larger collection. All these cases are unresolved and many of them are quite disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. On the night of May 14, 2008, 19-year-old Brandon Swanson vanished without a trace near Marshall, Minnesota. It was a Wednesday night and Brandon had just finished his first semester of college. He and his friends had driven to Marshall to celebrate the end of the semester and drink at a local bar. At around 2 a.m., Brandon decided to drive home, but after a few minutes, his car became stuck in a ditch on a rural gravel road. He called his parents, who lived 10 minutes away in Taunton, and told them he needed help getting out of the ditch. His mom and dad got in their truck and drove to find him. They stayed on the phone with Brandon as he tried to guide them to his location. For 47 minutes, they talked as Brandon described the surroundings. He mentioned passing fences and hearing water nearby. Then suddenly, and the line went dead. They tried calling him back several times, but there was no answer. Worried that something had happened to Brandon, his parents called the police. A massive search was launched involving hundreds of volunteers, dogs, and aerial surveillance. They eventually found his abandoned car, but it was nowhere near where he thought it was. It was on a back road northwest of Taunton, nearly 25 miles from where he thought he was. Despite combing hundreds of acres of fields, waterways, and farm country, they never found any sign of Brandon. To this day, his case remains open and his family continues to push for answers. In 2009, they helped pass a law in Minnesota, Brandon's Law, which requires law enforcement to take missing adult cases more seriously and to begin searches immediately, rather than waiting 24 hours. There are many theories surrounding what happened to Brandon that night. Perhaps he had a mishap and fell into the nearby Yellow Medicine River or a drainage ditch. Maybe he was the victim of foul play, abducted by someone who wished him harm. Or perhaps he became disoriented and, exhausted from the long night and maybe a little drunk, lost his way and ended up wandering around in the darkness for miles. Whatever happened to him, the night that Brandon Swanson disappeared would haunt the small town of Marshall, Minnesota forever. If you want, I can also prepare a true crime condensed card with the date, location, and key facts of this case, so it matches my other World War II weapons quick profiles. That way your collection will have a uniform look across topics.